Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of the Book Publishing Academy podcast. This is your host, Janine Hernandez. I am super excited that you are here with us today. As you all know, we do this podcast for up and coming authors, for already published authors, and we love to talk about all things publishing. On today's episode, I'm super excited because I have an amazing woman named Candice Woods here with us today. She is one of the authors inside of our academy, and she is ready to share her story. So welcome, Candice.
Hello.
Hi. So
Okay,
I'm super excited to dive deeper with you. Not only are you an author, you're a YouTuber, content creator. Tell us a little bit about you.
so I graduate Saturday as an author, actress, and just acting and modeling, and I'll be represented by agency,
I love
and
that.
I'm excited about that too. I'm a YouTuber, and it's just a thrilling journey. I'm so happy to have met Janine and joined the Publishing Academy. I learned a lot from the Publishing Academy.
I love that. So you wear a lot of different hats other than just author. You are doing 10 million things at once. So I'm excited to like dive deeper with you on like how you got started on this journey. Can you share with us a little bit about your children's book? What is it called?
It's called Christina's Pen Pal.
And what
And
is it about?
Okay, it's about a sixth grader. She lives in California, and she's the only child, and she has always wanted. She has a best friend, but she have always wanted like a sibling or somebody to like connect with. So when she was, given a pen pal assignment in her math class, she found that as the opportunity to have a pen pal. So it's like about her receiving and sending out a letter as a pen pal. And not only did she didn't know that she was gonna receive the letter back in the mail. She was excited when it finally came in the mail. So
Mhm.
that's what the book is about, pen pals.
I love it. And Christina, is this a real person or is just the character in the story?
It's just a character, but I know one person, her daughter, one of my coworkers named Christina, but I didn't get it from her daughter. I like my characters in my book, they just come to the top of my head.
Yeah. And so what inspired you to write this story?
Okay, so I used to have a pen pal when I was a little girl, when I was like 12, but actually it wasn't the normal pen pal as far as the male. It was one of my best friends. We would write letters to each other, and it's changed. It's changing.
Yes, I remember that when I was younger, me and all of my besties, we had little notebooks and we would write letters to
Uh-huh.
each other and then send the notebook back and forth in between classes. It was like the thing to see.
And
Uh,
have the little notes like folded with
oh
the
yeah,
little
or the
pull
ones that you
tab
used
and
to fold. Yes, that was the nice.
right.
I don't think the kids do that anymore because they're on their cell phones
And
now.
that's the reason why I wanted to do this book, because teachers really don't teach how to write and head a envelope, and they don't pen pals. There is out there, it's on the internet, but it's not discussed anymore. So I just wanted to bring that back out, pen pals.
You know what? You're inspiring me. I'm gonna write my son a letter, and I'm gonna do it in the nice little thing that we used to do. Used to like.
Oh yes, like back in the day, he would love that.
I'm gonna do that for him. I love that. So okay, so walk us through. So you started writing the book. Where did you find the illustrator?
It's Christian Faith Publishing. They did the illustrations,
Yeah.
just the outline of the book. They did everything all in one.
I love that. That's awesome. And so you are currently working, or you just finished another book. Tell us about that as well.
Okay, so my romance novel, the other one is being published. I actually got a total of five, well, a total of six children's books. That's not published. When Christina's Pen Pal is published, but Olivia's Curly has been published currently in London, and the other ones are just sitting on my jump drive waiting to be published. It's a part two to Christina's Pen Pal that I have written out already. That's waiting. Now my romance novel that I finished back last September at 97,000 words, 543. I'm waiting. I want to get a book deal with that and like a literary agent. So that's my dream.
97,000 words. How long did it take you to write that?
It took about 2 years. I would have finished in the summer if it wasn't for my dad passing and my grandma had to delay it. But that book, when I tell you, I done cried, I done laughed. It done made me think that love still exists because I didn't really believe in love anymore. Like after my marriage, like my divorce. But this book has really showed me that love still exists. And I know I'm the one that wrote it, but the main characters, the boy that she met, he's a gentleman. I mean, I wish I could meet me a Alex.
I
Yeah,
love it.
yeah.
And what is the story about?
It's just about, toxic relationships. It sets with, I think, I can't remember her age. I think she's like 24. She's a college student. And she just don't believe in love. She loves to journal. It's called Yellow Dandelion. And she goes out and sit at a park bench every day and journal. And she noticed a guy is like walking up, like jogging, and he's flashing her his pretty smile. And she's annoyed at first. And he keep on doing it. Finally, he stopped. And she just didn't believe in trying it out. And he convinced her to give, the number. And it just blossomed from there.
I love that.
And she's dealing with a toxic ex, by the way.
It sounds like everyone's true story, honestly. Like, I think everyone has gone through some sort of toxic relationship, but we always
Yes,
pray for that like happy ending where we meet that person, our person, and fall in love. So
exactly.
I
But
love
I want to share like my when I first started Christina's Pen Pal, like the timeline, like it was like right after when COVID kind of simmered down. This was in July of September and let me see, 21. Because a coworker inspired me to it. That's when my book journey blossomed back out. He was like, because I was talking about side hustles, and he was like, what are you good at? I was like, I'm not good at doing hair, lashes, or makeup, or any of those things. Well, he was like, what's your hobby? I said, I like to read and I like to write. He's like, I was like, I used to do it as a little girl. He was like, why don't you write a book? So in 1 month, I said, I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna write 5 children's books. In 1 month, I wrote 5 children's books and then got the book accepted manuscript by the end of September of 2021 and published in April of 22.
I love it. Look
So
at
I'm
you.
just excited.
So, did you ever, prior to that person telling you you should write a book, did you ever think about it?
No, I never thought about it. But like I said, when I was a little girl, I used to write stories and put my sisters in it, my dad and my mom. And I never thought that I would be doing this right now. I never thought. And now I'm loving it and I'm excited. It's exciting.
It is exciting, isn't it? Ugh, I love that. I love your story. So tell us a little bit about the modeling and the acting. How did you get started in that?
Okay, so actually I was trying to look into being an influencer and I clicked something on Facebook and I thought it was for influencers. So the lady called me back and she, I ain't gonna say I was tricked, but I thought it was influencer. But she said, well, it's modeling and acting. She was like, it all ties together. And when she explained it to me, it does. So I've been taking modeling and acting classes since last July. And it's finna be, I guess it's like a 30-week, session every week on Saturdays. And I dedicated my time to this. Like I don't miss so much to do like things on Saturdays to where I just been exhausted. Like, oh, I'm gonna reschedule. I be want to hang out, but I thought I'm gonna sit and get this done. So not only will I be represented by, I got an agent, but I have got like numerous casting calls with making like the pay is just outrageous. So I'm excited about that too.
I love that for you. So you just do a little bit of everything.
I do. It's like every time I'm always thinking of different ideas. Like I want to turn Christina's Pen Pal into a movie. I'm working on that, and then I want the romance novel to be a Hallmark movie. And last December, this past December, I went to New York for a talk show.
Yeah,
So I've been doing a lot.
tell us about the
Oh,
new
that was very
talk
exciting.
show. Tell me about it.
Okay, right. So what it was, when I got through with my romance novel, I'm a part of a writers group on Facebook, and a lady named Valentina had, so she said told me to contact her to be on the show. And when I saw New York, I was like, oh my, this is my opportunity. So I got me a plane ticket, me and my girls, and I flew out there and did it. And it was nice. It was a wonderful experience.
Was it? I saw some pictures. I would love if you could share more with me because I want to see, like, do you have the video of the interview?
Yes, I have it on Facebook and I got it on my author Instagram page.
Oh, okay. Tag me on it because I want to see. I want to see.
Okay, I sure will. Yeah, it was nice. It was so nice.
So you made a whole trip out of it.
Yes, because I love New York. I mean, I feel like even though it's expensive, New York, if you want your like dreams to come true, that's where you need to go because they got everything from the acting, the modeling, the literary agents. I'm also trying to go to a book fair in London in March. So I'm praying on that.
I love that. I love that for you. So exciting. You're doing so
It
many amazing
is.
things. What would you
And
say?
also,
Uh-huh. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say also I'm gonna go and read to the elderly. I'm gonna try to go to the nursing home and I'm gonna try to go to the children's hospital and read to the kids.
I love it's so fulfilling when you can read to other people. You'd be
Yes, I
surprised.
love
Like
it.
they're actually like very interested in what we have to say. And they're so amazed, like, oh, you're an author? And it's like, yeah.
Yes, right. Everybody loves that when I say I'm a published author, and a lot of people like I want to write a book or they want me to write a book for them. But I say you can do it. Just sit down and do it. You know, it's not a right or wrong way. Just share your story. You can get it edited because I'm not perfect at. Yeah, I have errors all through my work, but that's what editing and editors are for. And then of course you reread it and make sure they didn't make no mistake.
Mm-hmm. It's so true. I love it. I love everything that you're doing. What would you say is coming up for you next? Like, what do you hope to accomplish this year in 2024?
Okay, so I have well, I'm gonna try to start on my Christmas. It's gonna be like a self guide to how to deal with the holidays, dealing with grief and your finances, and it's gonna be called just say no to ho ho ho.
Hmm.
So it's gonna be like with a cross Santa Claus, you know, because sometimes we don't have we want to keep up with the neighbors decorating. You may not have all the money to get all the lights and you to be depressed or you know lost a mom or a dad. It's just a lot of stuff. So I'm just gonna, you know, help. But it's gonna be like a small, it ain't gonna be a big book. So I say for 2024, I'm going to work on my next book, which is gonna be Dexter's Lock. And it's gonna be kind of like dealing with it's gonna be fantasy. It's gonna be like with animals talking and you know, warlocks and all. It's gonna be something like fantasy or stuff that can't happen in real life.
You're just gonna have so many books. I'm so excited. So, so excited.
Yes.
What is one tip or advice that you would give an author that is maybe a little or a writer that wants to become an author but is a little hesitant about the process? What tip would you give them?
I would say don't give up no matter what nobody say. People may say that nobody will never read your word, it's garbage, but don't give up. I mean, you know what you want to do. Just keep pushing forward. And if you have to trash, you know, some pages, do it. You'll get it done. No matter if it takes 5 years, 1 year, a month, you know, 3 years, 10 years, you know, just you'll get it done and just keep your head up and just stay focused.
I love that. Where can our listeners and viewers connect with you? Do you have a website or what is your Instagram? Where can they reach out to you and buy your books?
Okay, my Instagram is Candice Woods, author underscore writer. And yeah, that's just my Instagram page. I don't have a website yet, but the link to buy the book is on there,
Awesome.
my Instagram page.
Well, thank you so much, Candice, for joining us. I am so
Yes.
grateful that you joined us, and I am just so proud of everything that you have done. I honestly did not even know that you had like 20 million other books that you've already written and you're just waiting
Yes.
to publish.
Yes.
So I just want to
They
say,
were sitting on my subject.
yeah, I just want to say I'm so proud of you. I can't wait to see what 2024 brings for you. So thank you so much
Yes.
for joining us. I really, truly appreciate you.
I appreciate it. Thank
And
you.
guys, of course. And guys, if you are listening, make sure that you share with your friends, like, subscribe, and we will see you on the next episode of the Book Publishing Academy podcast. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.